throwing competition goes viral.
What? Tree throwing?
Did you ever throw trees? And you got 800K on the line?
Hey, I'm trying to see how far she can throw my wood.
I'm leaving.
Shit, I don't want her throwing shit, but you just blew like 800K because you want to throw some fucking trees. Who the fuck say they would do? Who wake up and just say, I want to throw a tree today? And you got 800K on the line.
That part.
800K, I'm walking out the crib and fucking a cast, whatever I need to walk out in every day.
Nigga, I'm Bubble Boy. Nigga, I'm literally walking around this bitch with one of them balls and just roll around. See where we going. I gotta walk everywhere.
I'm waiting until my check hit.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the StruggleHolics podcast, episode 167 in this thing. We are your hosts, Clayton,
Jay Smooth,
Mondo,
Alisha.
and I'm trying to get these YouTube videos out better, get more episodes out sooner. Life's been lifing, so apologies on that, but we will get back on
the
track.
struggle of the holics.
Yeah, the one topic that I wanted to hit. Did y'all see this viral TikTok/Instagram video of this dude driving? He talking about how his 7-year-old daughter was getting bullied.
I seen that. I seen like a piece of the clip.
So his 7-year-old daughter was getting bullied by this other girl at her school,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't went up to the school. He didn't wrote letters to the school. He didn't wrote letters to the parents. Met with the parents to try to get them to get their daughter to stop bullying his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter the 7-year-old girl kept bullying his daughter. So he went and got his bros and jumped the 7-year-old girl's dad in front of her to teach her a lesson. Like,
No
okay,
way.
you don't want to stop.
No way.
You don't want to stop bullying my daughter. Okay, you too young to get these consequences. But your dad, he can get these consequences. So they jumped him. And now that's been the viral clip. People are saying they fuck with it. Some people are saying they don't fuck with it. I want to know how y'all feel about that.
I mean,
The
Dad is
clip
partly
is
responsible because he's breeding that type of behavior.
The clip was of the dad getting jumped?
No,
it's just the
no,
dude
he's just in the car explaining.
Oh, saying, I'm calling Cap. You ain't did that.
I don't call it Cap. I ain't calling
Cap,
it.
you ain't did that.
He was smart to not record it.
Mm.
Because
Yeah,
there's no proof
what the
that
fuck
we
you
beat
recording
this
that
nigga
for?
ass.
Cap.
I don't want no recording. If we fighting, don't record me fighting.
I ain't calling it Cap.
I don't want no proof,
because
but nothing happened.
that's honestly believable.
I mean,
Yeah,
the story is believable, but them actually doing it.
Why not?
I believe.
Listen, when you have a kid and your kid come home every day crying, saying this kid is fucking with them, and you as a parent did everything
That they
by
say
the
you
book.
should do.
A 7-year-old?
Yeah, he has a 7-year-old daughter, and it's a girl in her class who keeps bullying her.
7-year-olds cry if they don't get the right snack. Like, you got to kind of take it with a grain of
at
salt.
7 years old, your kids can vividly tell you what's going on. Daddy, such and such keeps messing with me. Okay. He goes and tells the school, keep messing with daughter. And I don't want to say from personal experience, but I know somebody who has a child who's being bullied at school. School know about it. The other kid's parent know about it. And nothing's
Nobody's
happening.
doing
But my friend's child keeps being the one to get in trouble. If he retaliates, he gets in more trouble than the kid who initiated and the school know about it. So it's believable that this 7-year-old girl's bullying his daughter. He goes to the school, say something to them. They don't do nothing about it. He then goes and has a meeting with the parents to be like, hey, my daughter is saying your daughter is bullying her. Can you guys sit your daughter down, talk to her, tell her to stop doing this or blah, blah, blah. Your daughter still comes to school, keeps doing it. Okay, I done did everything in my power to try to go about this the right way. Okay, so now I'm about to traumatize this kid. You about to watch your daddy get this ass whooping because what you did. And he ended the video was like, get some therapy, you'll be all right.
Okay.
I mean, what kind of bullying are we talking about?
Bullying.
I think that's a little excessive. You just became the bully.
Yeah, I'm
But-
assuming if you keep
But
bullying,
now
you
you've
can get
added
bullied.
violence into the mix, and
Violence probably been
you're
there.
showing your child that's how to deal with something.
That is. I would show my child if you consistently go by the book and tell somebody, consistently stop. Even going to the extent of we had parent-teacher conferences with each other, with the other parents, and they still not stopping. But that kid showing they don't give a fuck.
At the end of the day, it's a 7-year-old. Like
the 7-year-old they're gonna get taught a lesson.
They're gonna do what they want to do.
They're gonna do what they want to do, but let a parent come to me saying that their child is saying Kingston is punishing them. Regardless of Kingston saying I'm not doing it, I'm gonna have this conversation with them and try my best to make sure that this is stopping. Whether Kingston's doing it or not, because I can't just go off the other parents' word. Because one kid could say Kingston's messing with them. Mm-hmm. Kingston could say, no, he's messing with me. I retaliated, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Try to figure out the bottom of it. But if I done went to parent-teacher conferences and we done did all this shit, and like, the story is that your daughter is bullying my daughter, something got to happen.
I mean, you're going to get bullied in life.
And you can retaliate.
You think that the answer is to bring some random people in to jump the person who's not really even just the person who's affiliated?
That ain't affiliation.
It's affiliation.
Like you said,
technically not the one doing the bullying.
I wasn't meaning affiliation,
but like you said, the 7-year-old's too young to get the consequences.
Yeah.
So your daddy got to get these consequences.
No, there was so much more he could have did.
What else could he do, Alisha?
Take your kid and move him out the school if it's that deep.
I'm not finna do all
I'm about
that.
I'm about to go to extra.
So you're gonna grab people who aren't even a part of this. This is what you're showing your kid. No, like I'm saying, his friends. You're gonna grab your friends that aren't even a part of this to go and jump this random person that they never met because your child is being bullied by their child. That is senseless.
If I was to ask my brothers and them, they would say they are a part of this.
That's senseless as hell.
Oh, they
are part of this. They would. They'd probably be the ones that want to go jump more than these.
They're 7.
You need to get
okay.
Unless it's like
not the fact. It don't matter the age of the child. If the bullying is taking place and they keep coming home every day.
I need to know the context of this bullying.
That's the context.
I mean, like emotional, whatever. They're coming home crying every day because they're getting emotionally bullied.
So what are you gonna do for the rest of the time? Because that's clearly gonna continue. Not just one person. I'm sure it wasn't that one singular person. I'm sure there's gonna be others.
I think it was
throughout their life.
I think it was
you
that
just gonna
one
start jumping everybody.
I think it was that one singular person because
that makes no sense.
We jumping up people. They're gonna leave my damn daughter alone. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Leave that girl alone. Her daddy and them gonna come beat your daddy ass.
But then also this shows that 7-year-old, you keep thinking you could do what you want to do. Mm-hmm. All right, here's this. But on the flip side of that too, you never know what the other parent on.
You don't.
If I see a group of niggas walking up to me and I got the strap on me,
yeah, it could have went that way.
It could have went real bad. It could have went real bad.
But it did. God willing. So
now you turn something minuscule into something catastrophic.
It ain't minuscule for that girl who got to go to school every day and get bullied.
It is though. Kids get bullied. It's a part of life. People get bullied.
And if you sit there and allow somebody to consistently bully you a hoe.
Yeah, and then like you see what the fuck is wrong with these people in like everyday life because they let that shit get to them and they let that dilute everything that they do moving into the rest of their life.
Why instead of jumping, why don't you speak to your daughter to manage the bully?
I'm pretty sure you probably had this conversation.
She probably not gonna do it. She probably didn't got that kind of shit in her. Which as you as a father,
because she's 7.
Her heart pumped.
That don't mean nothing.
Her heart pumped Kool-Aid. That's what it is.
I need to know the context of the bullying. Not that it really matters, but that seems a little dramatic.
Either way, if my kid keeps constantly coming home being bullied, all right, I'm gonna leave my friend's name out of it, but my friend's child who's constantly being bullied, he has, I don't want to say special needs, but he has ADHD.
Oh yeah, I got ADHD.
Severe case, like he takes medication for it and everything.
I know,
so
he'll be all right.
He's in school. The school, but the school know about it. This other kid bullies him, put hands on him, do all this type of shit. The principal and everybody know about it. The other kid don't get in trouble. But if my friend's son retaliates, he's the one. She's getting a phone call home, and he basically gets suspended or sent home early because he retaliated against the other kid. It was to a point to also where the kid hit my friend's son in the face in front of his own mom. And when he went to go tell his mom, like, yo, and the kid's mom told him, like, get the fuck away from me.
See, at that point, though, it's like an administration problem.
Then they went to
At least somebody need to get their ass whooped. Problem. Yeah, like
you making that. What is that song? You're more violence toward the violence.
Here's another one.
Y'all just gonna keep smacking each other back and forth.
They went on a field trip. They went on a field trip to the zoo. The kid is messing with my friend's son on the field trip in front of his mom and in front of my friend. My friend was ready to snatch that kid's mom up, but she got calmed down because she like, yo, you just gonna let this happen in front of you? Like, y'all, everybody's watching this and nobody's doing anything. So why is my child the only one that gets in trouble when y'all can vividly see that he's antagonizing my child?
So Alisha, if you hypothetically,
look,
you don't have kids.
She didn't had the meetings. She even went to the superintendent and everything.
Move the kid.
She didn't did all that.
Move your kid.
Move the kid.
So now I got to move my.
That would
kid.
be my solution. If it's that deep, if it's that interstructural, like no one's doing anything, the administration's not doing anything, it's not going to get any better.
What if your kid likes that school though?
Yeah, and they're
a kid. They'll be all right. They're young. They'll adapt.
See, that's that type of shit. That's the type of trauma shit you putting in your kid. You're like, oh, not my parents.
Because jumping someone's parent in front of them is not trauma.
My friend
beating someone's ass in front of your kids is not trauma.
My friend,
I'm not doing it in front of my kid. I'm doing it in front of their kid.
Look,
what?
I want my kid there to watch this too.
Yeah. My friend said,
watch them get their ass beat because this is for you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna ride for you regardless. I don't care about none of the fuck shit. Making sure you good is priority over all things.
She's
fucking them up.
She basically told her,
they gotta get done. They gotta get done.
She told her son that I don't care if you hit this kid first at this point because ain't nothing getting done.
Well, yeah, you're already getting hit.
You go to school. You go to school and you just go on his shit. I don't care. You ain't gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, no.
So I have, once again, it's not personal to me because it's not my child, but I know somebody that I talk to on a regular basis dealing with a similar situation.
Your kid gets smacked in front of you, though.
That all this is happening to my child and nothing's being done. Okay, well, since nothing, I'm about to take the matter into my own hand. Yeah, you know how long it's going to take to pull my kid out of school and possibly get them enrolled into another school, and that also don't include if their grades and shit get transferred over and they can be in the right grade, make sure they don't get fucked up. That's a lot to do in the middle of a school year.
And what if they get bullied there also?
Then that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to teach your child to handle that. There's bullying in school.
You whooping their ass. This is what you're supposed to do. Whoop their ass.
They're not handling though, because what happens with the next kid bully? You just gonna run through all the parents and beat all the parents' ass.
Yes, and they will know I'm the king of the parents. Don't touch my fucking kid.
I'm gonna show.
I walk in PTA meetings, motherfuckers is gonna calm the fuck down.
When I pull up in that line, everybody get out the line and let me through.
You get arrested for assault.
Listen,
you get arrested for assault, and then your kid don't got nobody.
I'm about to show.
Assault. I'll be out in a couple days.
I'm about to show my child how to handle a bully. I'm about to show my child how to handle a buddy.
This is how you handle bully. Assault.
Buddy. Yeah. The boy went to Toronto on this one thing. She's a bomb.
I'm about to show my child how to handle a bully. I'm about to whoop their parent ass. This is what you do to the other kid. We didn't do everything because if I just keep switching you from school to school because you're getting bullied and everything, I'm teaching you to run away from your problems.
But then you're also showing your kid like just beat their ass.
In life, sometimes you have to fight. Sometimes you got to. Alisha.
Sometimes you
can't run away from everything.
Also, I taught you to defend.
All this jibber jabber shit only gonna do so much.
I taught you to defend yourself. I also taught you how to go report. Go do everything the right way. We've done everything the right way.
And when the last case scenario beat a nigga ass, you gotta beat a nigga ass.
Yes, we did everything.
You done checked all the boxes. Last one, beat a nigga ass. Check.
We done did everything by the book. By the book. At this point,
get mad at a nigga doing everything by the book.
Yeah. At this point, bro,
he still ain't getting.
Go in his progress. Shit. Go into that school. The moment you see him, just go in the shit. I'm gonna just wait in the parking lot. I'm gonna drop you off. I'm gonna wait in the parking lot. I'll drop you off at 7:45, 7:50. You walking back to me.
Yeah.
Like at this point, you're not even gonna be in trouble because now as a parent, I've witnessed you get bullied.
Exactly.
So now I know it isn't just he say, she say. Mm-hmm. Now I physically saw it and nothing's being done. Okay, bet we about to tag team this hoe.
And to be a parent and watch somebody hit your kid and you do nothing to the other kid, God bless you. You show very good restraint. I wish I would be in front of my kid and another kid walk up and smack my kid. I'm smacking the fuck out that other kid.
Though, do you know the dumbest kids do the dumbest shit? That's what I'm saying.
And they need to learn from that. Alisha, you can't use that as an excuse for them not to learn.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
they gotta learn.
Even if say you sit your son down and say, "Don't do that no more. You can't bully that kid anymore. Stop it. Cut it out." They can still go the next day at school where they have free reign and still bully that kid.
I'm going to whoop your
regardless
ass
of what the parent is doing.
The next time I hear about it, you getting your ass whooped because I told you not to do this and you went to school and did it.
And there's still...
Is that not the...
I did a lot of things and still got whooped and was like, I'm going to go do it again.
Is that not a lack of positive influence by the parent to be able to influence their kid in a positive way to not do bullshit like beating on other kids
They're 7. 7-year-olds barely have developed brains. They're going to... They want to bully. They're going to bully.
Should be even stronger.
They need therapy.
How many times? All right. Have y'all ever did something as a child that y'all never got hurt doing it, so y'all just kept doing it, and the moment y'all got hurt, y'all stopped doing that shit?
Yeah.
But I've also done things where I got hurt, and I was like, it wasn't that bad. I'll be all right. Or I got whooped or in trouble for it, and I was like, well, that was mid.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
Yeah.
You ain't never seen your daddy get jumped by some niggas and then be like,
or also
okay, I'm still gonna do that again.
Cause shit,
but also too,
he ain't never seen that before. Watch your daddy get his ass whooped in front of you, and you can't do shit to help him. That'll traumatize you. Let me leave these motherfucking kids alone.
I mean, I just don't feel like a 7-year-old is really. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't really know much about. I don't have kids, but like, as a 7-year-old, really gonna understand? Oh my god, because I made fun of everybody, I was bullying that kid. They jumped my dad.
They know
I should stop.
They know. They know.
7-year-old know
7-year-old
that.
understand that.
They will understand that completely.
Bruh.
If you understand how to
conversations with a 3-year-old every time you come over here.
There's different levels.
3 to 7?
There's different levels of 7-year-olds. There's different levels of, he's not the average 3-year-old. We know that.
So you mean to tell me
there's some 3-year-olds who can't even form words.
Second, third grader?
Yeah, by second.
So by second, third grade, you know right from wrong.
Relatively.
You know right from wrong.
You're still learning.
You know.
I knew better at that age, and I was doing all kind of fuck shit, and I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing that fuck shit.
You knew you wasn't supposed to be doing it, and you knew the moment you got caught, that was your ass.
Man, I was that. Please don't call my mama type shit when I did some bad shit.
So now you watch your daddy get jumped. The next time you pick on this girl, the moment you see this girl again at school the next day, you're gonna visualize your dad getting jumped. You want to keep fucking with my daughter? Okay, cool.
I'd be looking at her like, say something. I wish you would.
But also, too,
spin the block.
Also, too, a lot of bullies never been punched in the mouth. A lot of bullies pick on people that they feel are weaker until that person punched them in the mouth. Mm-hmm. Once you get punched in the mouth, a lot of shit changes.
At least they didn't get a group
That's
of kids
what I'm
to come
saying.
jump her.
I'm saying as opposed to jumping the other parent, I like bully back. Get your lick back.
You can't bully.
Level 1.
If you're
what if that ain't
bullied,
working, Alisha?
What if only one side is getting punished for it? And
take
you're
your
side, but you decide like, okay, I'm done with it. I'm just going to shit. And you already got a track record of getting in trouble and getting suspended for different shit. They're like, oh yeah, he's done here. Get him out of here. Expelled.
If you're feeling bullied, or you are being bullied, you don't think you can beat this person. So your confidence is shot. So you can't go bully that person back. I mean, obviously there are some people who just like, fuck it, I'm just keep dealing with this shit every day until your ass gets tired of dealing with this shit. But most people aren't like that.
No, most people get their ass bullied and never stand up for themselves and go on about their life. Yeah. And it shows throughout their life. That traumatic experience of getting bullied shows throughout their relationships, how they handle people, and a whole bunch of other shit.
That's what I'm saying. So, if it's my kid, I'm not allowing that.
And
not.
As a parent, Kingston's in soccer. And most of his soccer team is ages 3 to 4. Most kids on his soccer team are basically kids 4 getting ready to go on 5. Mm-hmm. So they're more advanced in it than Kingston is. Yeah. So Kingston, when he's out there, he's running with the coach, like holding the coach's hand. Then when the ball gets to him, Kingston's still at the stage where he wants the ball to be set up for him to get ready to kick, but the other kids just come and kick it. Yeah. So he gets mad and he starts whining and crying. And as a parent, I feel bad because I'm like, damn, I want you to like enjoy this. And he's like crying out there. But at the same time, like, I got to let you learn. So I understand like the overprotectiveness or the wanting to coddle your kid feeling is automatically there. But you got to let them learn. But when your kid comes home crying every single day as your parent, you're like, I got to do something. You're coming. Think about when you're a kid, you go to your parents to help save you. Now that you're an adult and you're that parent, you have to be that role model for your
7.
kid.
Yeah, remember, she's 7 too, Alisha.
That's
going through that trauma. She's 7 going through that early age.
They're
Just
both
keep getting
literally 7.
on.
They're the same age. It's not like it's an older
One
kid.
kid,
one bullies and one doesn't.
Yeah. One kid feel like she can't stand up for herself. The other kid feel like she can keep getting away with it after.
It's a very common occurrence in life.
And their parents need to get their ass whooped.
No.
It's the same thing about
and then you're just showing your kid the precedent of like, if something's not going your way, just call your mama or your daddy. Like, you can't handle nothing by yourself. Like, I feel like that's what you're setting up.
Not setting the precedent.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Like, if you're having a difficult time, say eventually, like in life, as you get older, say you're getting bullied by, not bully, but you know what I'm saying. There's different forms of bullying. Mm-hmm. A coworker, a boss. What you gonna do? Call your mom and have her come up there and talk to the boss? Jump the boss?
That's completely different. And secondly,
let me know what car they drive.
I'm saying you're setting up the foundation of how to deal with getting bullied. That's the foundation that you have set up.
By the time your child is working, a working adult, they're gonna know how to handle.
Are they though?
Yes.
Yeah.
They might be like, you know what? I don't like how this is going. This is making me uncomfortable, you can't take a 7. I'm feeling insecure.
You can't take a.
You can though. Those are the ages where they're developing, and that's starting to happen.
And that's when they also know right from wrong.
Thank you. So that's the developmental age where all this is starting to happen. So you as a parent, you can let your kid go through this as a parent, and it can stunt their growth for life also.
How is it stunting their growth? Getting bullied? Everyone gets bullied.
And everybody don't recover from getting bullied, though. We're making it seem like everybody gets bullied and they just go through life handy day. It's a lot of miserable people out here.
But there are ways to teach people to cope with.
There was an article about a 10-year-old kid who just took his own life because he's being bullied because of his teeth and his eyes.
What? Remember all this stop the bully and shit that used to be all in schools and all everything for years and years? Where the fuck did that go?
What did he look like?
I think his eyes were
what did he look like? Alicia, I like the towel you picked today, Alicia. I like that you picked it. I ain't stepping over there today. Normally it'd be me. You over there rocking out right now. I'm going to give you that. You over there rocking it out. You rocking out right now.
Oh, my God.
But Alicia's talking about just let kids get bullied or blah, blah, blah. A 10-year-old just took his own life because
I didn't mean let kids get bullied. I just feel like there are so many other ways that this beef could have got squashed.
We've done every
book.
possible option.
They probably even prayed. They talked to God.
If the administration ain't handling it, if the teachers I feel like you want your child being in that type of environment? Because if it's not going to be that kid, it's probably going to be another kid.
Well, let them be another
kid.
That's the way I
deal with the bully.
Instead of letting the
bully move from your kid to another kid.
Also, too,
that's also shitty.
I would like to think that the parent is also trying to teach their kid to stand up for themselves. And grant, it never happens the first time, especially when you're scared and you're telling your child to stand up for yourself. Think about when we were kids. If a kid hit you and you go home and tell your parent be like, go back out there and go fight them. You didn't want to go back out there and fight them, but you had to.
And it's a it's a difference between it being your son and your daughter. This is his daughter. How you look at your daughter is totally different from how you look at your son. You look at your daughter like by any means, I have to protect her for the rest of her life. Your son, you feel like he gonna guide him enough to where he can stand on his own and be a man and handle his own. But your daughter, I'm gonna be there for you for life. You need me to fight somebody today? I'm pulling up.
At 7 years old.
At 3, at 2, my daughter 2. Shit, I wish you would put a nigga out for me to fight.
What he do?
But also too, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at the dad.
He pushed me down the slide. He did what? He pushing his face all down that concrete.
You can't be mad at the dad. I've done
I'm not
every
mad at
possible
him.
thing
I'm
I
just
could
saying.
do before I put hands on your daddy.
I just feel like there were better ways to handle that. Personally,
move schools.
We've exhausted 6 of them.
Move schools, Alicia. That's the only thing you gave is move schools.
But y'all shutting down my move school option.
Yes,
but it's a very viable
So now
option.
you teaching the kid to run for the rest of their life, though, Alicia. You never acknowledged that point
potato.
I prefer my kids.
I'm agreeing to disagree.
For the rest of their life.
Jumping somebody's parent is crazy though for a 7-year-old.
I didn't say it wasn't crazy, but I
I mean, I would have ran a fade. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't need extra niggas. I just ran a fade.
No, he had to make sure he got his ass.
I need to make a point. I'm making a point. Need to make. It ain't that I needed y'all. I want to make a point.
And we don't know if she hasn't been getting group bullied also. Because the little other girl.
So what are you gonna do? Jump all the parents?
No, I need to jump the ringleader daddy.
You gotta.
The ringleader example. Yeah, the ringleader daddy who been
because if it's a group, that's definitely not how it works. The other one, once that one's out, then the next one just gonna step up.
Nah, that don't be working like that.
But the girls, yes, it is. Their cliques. Have you seen Mean Girls?
Yeah, most of them.
The powerful one falls, and then the next one rise. Come on, it's not hypothetical. That real shit really happens. It's like a little pyramid.
No, once the top girl goes down, they don't know how to function.
And then, but eventually they pick another leader. It's like a lion pack.
But by that time, my daughter out of school. Because all y'all seen what happened to her daddy.
Y'all seen what happened to her daddy. I know my daughter can't come back to the school at this point.
That part.
She might be able to.
That's not happening.
If I jumped her daddy on school grounds, she ain't coming back.
We don't know where he jumped her daddy at. They never said school grounds, when this happened, where this happened.
We need more context.
I like how he did it. I'm not. I don't even like. The only thing I don't like is he put it on social media. But everything else about it, I rocked with it.
Because that's what everybody does with everything nowadays.
But he did it the smart way. Don't show no evidence. Y'all ain't see us beating on this man. Y'all ain't see.
You just confessed on camera to doing it.
Yeah, it don't matter.
So if he wanted to go file a police report,
find the proof.
Ain't no camera saying I was there.
I'm sure they
I might have just lied,
depending on where he was at.
It was a skit.
If it's anywhere near the school grounds,
it's a skit.
I could have been lying for the TikTok.
It's cap. That's what I'm saying. It's cap.
I don't think it's cap.
Bruh.
Listen.
Hey, if they try to take him to court, that's what it will be. That's cap, Your Honor.
There's a different type of rage when something happened to your child by somebody else. It's a different type of rage.
Your daughter
get pissed off about something else.
That shit crazy.
Nah, let you see somebody push your kid down.
Bro, I'm scared. That's like I want to have kids. I want to eventually have daughters, but like that part scares me about having daughters.
I don't want
because if something happened to my kid, I don't know. Like
it's a different level of love.
Nah, I can murder, bro.
Lock it.
It'll be alright.
I be trying to get Kingston to stand up for himself. He'll be at the park. If there's a bunch of kids there, he be trying to go on this thing. You know, a lot of the kids are bigger, so they moving faster. Mm-hmm. So when he going slow. Yeah. They trying to climb over him, and he just like get back down. He just stand there and wait. Kingston, go fight. You got to shit. You got to stay. But I also tell the other kids like, yo, wait. Y'all see him going? Like, chill.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Because
kids are rude. That's another thing. People do just let their kids be straight up rude.
They do. Other parents just be standing there watching it. It's like, bro, like,
they're like, they're so funny. Like, no, your kid is a little asshole.
Certain things are funny, but
that doesn't mean That doesn't mean I'm jumping them.
They keep pushing your goddamn kid.
Like, you shouldn't be a parent. Respectfully. But that's the way of life. Some parents should not be parents, and I respect that.
My kid is trying to climb the steps to the ladder. I mean, to the slide. He's trying to climb it. And other kids are stepping over him or like pushing him out the way.
Literally.
And y'all just standing there watching it. It's like, yo, it's a little kid right here, bro. Like, y'all just gonna stay here and watch.
It's doggy dog out here.
Okay, let me say something to y'all kid.
And they daddy got 8. Dog eat dog shit. We dog eat dog. Don't stop. We can't stop the eating when it's my turn. We can't stop the biting.
Everybody get their share. So it's enough for everybody.
Yeah.
So as the daddy that got jumped, what do you do?
As the daddy got jumped.
I'm whooping my daughter I told you leave that motherfucking girl alone. You got me out here get my ass whooped in motherfucking public.
I'm putting my kid up for adoption. You're going to put up for adoption tomorrow.
Like, my head was in another place, bro. I'm like, I gotta spin back. What the fuck?
I was about to say, but like, do you take your daughter to school? Like,
you just come back the next day like nothing's. Here's your backpack.
I gotta get my dub one way. I gotta get one dub. I lost already. I gotta get dub from my daughter first. Warm me up. You gotta warm me up. Because I told you 7 times. We done went to 5 parent teacher conferences with your little ass. You see, these niggas came strapped. 5 niggas need to beat my ass. All these niggas look like they should be in the motherfucking bodybuilder magazine. You out here getting me whooped off.
At the PTA is crazy.
As a dad, like, I don't even know how to function. Like, imagine going to pick up your child from school and as your kid come running you, 5 niggas walking up. It's like, bro, hold on. Like,
I just imagine her like, Daddy, running. Oh my God, going to hug him. And next thing you know, bam.
That nigga probably thought they was some Israelites. Brother, we trying to preach some message to you.
Bro, you getting your ass, you getting stomped out and all that shit.
Hey, stomp you up.
You getting stomped out, they walk away. What do? You get up and just dust yourself off and like, come on, get in the car. It's like, bro.
Your daughter's screaming.
What was that for?
I mean, I'm assuming they came to the house. They didn't come to the house to do it. I mean, because that's an isolated incident. Not everybody got to see that shit. Just the daughter and him chilling on the porch.
Probably caught him in traffic. Catch a nigga in traffic.
Through the window?
Kansas City.
They open that door and wow.
Depending on y'all guys, where the school at? If you got some side streets, you got to normally get out of. Block him in. You can block a nigga in. This the kind of car he drive. Look out your rear view when you see him starting to get close. Jump out. Go ahead, swerve in front of him. I'm behind him. We know what we do from there.
But
I'm telling you how to play
golf. What do you do? All right, you just got jumped.
Okay.
They walking off. What do? You just get up and dust yourself off and walk to your car? Like,
we're gonna have to spin the block.
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna have to spin the block.
I have to get my lick back for her. I'd be like, don't worry, sweetie. I'd be like, when you get to school tomorrow, punch that little girl in the head.
Be there to witness this. Like, yeah, you get your ass whooped sometime, but you can lay some ass whoopings out.
This the family lesson.
Yo, let your daughter see you go down swinging. At least.
Exactly.
You gotta get one.
But if they catch you with that good sneak hit and knock you smooth the fuck out,
I might just walk away.
One of the ones where your whole body just go limp, bloop, and you just fall.
Yeah,
you can tell when you lose consciousness.
Because she's 7, so you know that memory is gonna stick in her head vividly.
Oh, so now you care? No, I'm out.
I'm glad it's sticking. It's gonna show her stop touching people.
So the bullying don't
leave
stick?
people the fuck alone.
But the other shit can. Why do one?
If I'm the daddy and I got 5 of my homeboys and we went and jumped a nigga and like she crying like, yeah, every time you bully a motherfucker, this is gonna happen to you next. Mm-hmm. That's my message to you. Go get therapy. All right.
Go get therapy. I bet.
She needed anyway. She bullying people. Something going wrong in that little girl head.
Something going wrong in the household.
Some people need to get bullied.
If I talk to y'all and tell y'all to talk to your daughter,
some people do need to be bullied. Some, but not everybody.
They need to be humbled a bit.
Bullies need to be bullied.
Exactly. That's why people need to be bullied. Is bullies. Yeah.
You want to pick on somebody that you feel is weaker than you, or whatever the case.
Pick on someone your own size.
Pal.
Get a load of that.
But,
brother. I just want to.
Next topic. What's his name? Harrison Butker?
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Harrison Butker.
Mr. Get Buckets.
Butker.
Yeah. He be. I'm not even.
They got really silent.
He kicks footballs for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, he's a kicker.
Yes. Recently,
one of the best kickers in the league, actually.
True.
That's why he on his high horse.
He just won a Super Bowl. He feeling himself, bro. He got that Super Bowl bonus and all that shit.
Got to be, bro.
And I just graduated. So on top of that.
So let me come in here and tell y'all about how y'all need to be living your life from my privilege.
Let's get this started. Go ahead, Josh. Hurry up, intro this so we get this debate going.
Yeah. We're gonna let you cook up. But
so he had a speech at Benedict College, and he said what a lot of people.
Benedict College. I'm sorry. It was right. The irony is killing me.
It was right there. That's why he said that.
So he had some interesting words to say. Damn, what the fuck? Interesting words to say about a lot of the lies that women have been told a lot of their lives that are very diabolical and debilitating to their lives. I'm adding some of the words. He ain't say all that. But then he went on to say, basically, your life doesn't really start for you as a woman until... you get married. Let me finish.
Keep it PG, though, Josh. You can't be picking sides while you're telling the intro. That ain't what that man said. That is not what you got to be very specific.
I'm telling you how
he implied heavily. With his whole chest.
Exactly what he said.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead. No, go.
We need to get this topic going. So No, we need to get this topic going.
No, good.
The man ain't really say shit wrong. All he was just saying from his perspective and how his wife would say from her own mouth and some of the things that he's seen in life, which was saying how
we got the evidence,
family, yeah, I'm saying having a family and everything is when your life really starts. So you start kind of enjoying that kind of stuff throughout life. I don't know the whole other stuff he said for real. Yeah. Verbatim to say, but I know he said that from his wife's perspective, and she would tell you out her own mouth. That's what he said. I didn't put words in her mouth. That she would tell y'all this herself.
But also. He is, because she's really not there.
So,
but he knows his wife.
Do y'all agree with what Mondo said? His paraphrase of it. Do y'all agree?
Yeah, no.
That's pretty much what he said. But he also went into detail about some other things.
What I'm saying is that, do y'all agree with Harrison Butker, where out his wife's mouth, that women's lives are in a sense better when they have a family versus working, being a working woman? Do y'all agree?
He didn't say you can't be a working woman.
Strangely worded.
He didn't say.
But he basically said it's worthless. Basically, is what
I didn't.
Or it said not worthless. What's the word I'm trying to say?
I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit out.
The way you just put it, it made he said his wife. She would say out of her own mouth, in the paraphrasing, her life was better once she had a family. He's
saying everything that you just did, all this work, hard work, and dedication that you did to become a college graduate, basically is unnecessary. You don't even need this shit. Because at the end of the day, you could just be a mom and a wife.
And that's why I said it's right message, wrong messenger. Because that's how women are going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
His wife.
He did. That's why he told them hoes that. Listen, all this bullshit y'all here doing.
Because
y'all look miserable already. And y'all ain't even made it out into the world to see the world smack y'all in the face with reality.
Nigga, his wife
is the football player.
His wife has not been. His wife is his wife view is coming from a very privileged point of view, money wise. He makes enough money to where you can be a stay-at-home mom and take care and have a family to take care of.
He didn't add all that in. He just said
he didn't have to add all
he didn't have to.
You cannot have, because you can be a happy family without a whole shit ton of money. Y'all can live beautiful lives together and not have a shit ton of money. Y'all throwing that sauce on there. He didn't add that to his recipe.
That's true.
He did not add that to his recipe.
He didn't mention that.
You can have a happy family and all that shit without having a lot of money. I'm not saying that you need a lot of money to do that. But the majority of people are not in that position to be able to do that because of the rate of inflation and how expensive everything is.
So you're not able to be happy because of inflation?
No, but he's speaking from that point of view is what he's saying.
I'm not saying that.
He's saying you can do, pretty much you're going to do this too. But in reality,
you get happiness out of.
It's not even about the happiness. He's just saying this is how you're going to start a life at the end of the day. That's not true. And that's not even the modern day woman nowadays. Especially if you're graduating from college, you've clearly put the time, the money, the effort to better your life.
And there's a lot of women who say that shit was a waste of time and they're miserable.
And there are probably some.
That's true. Because they got to a point to where they're comfortable and now it's too late. But also a lot of people that can start it, they're struggling in life. And they're like, why do I want to have a child and bring that child into this struggle and mess that I have? Mm-hmm. I'm not prepared to bring another life in here to take care of. Mm-hmm. So no, I'm not going to start a family right now. So it is a dilemma. That's why I say his wife is speaking from a very privileged standpoint because he's the breadwinner. Mm-hmm. I heard didn't one of y'all say something about back in the old times, 50, 60, something like that?
In his recent
I don't know
statement.
if that was actually
his apology.
That was in his apology?
I don't know if that was actually a real quote. I only saw it in one spot.
I was going to say, if that was a real quote, I'm like, yeah. But today's economy doesn't allow that. One person needs to make the amount of two people, or there needs to be two people bringing in income in order for y'all to live comfortably.
Yeah, he never said you're not supposed to work and use your degrees. He never said. He said you're not supposed to use the degrees.
He said he's like, I'm just going to keep it a buck, pretty much. He said I'm just going to keep it quite frank. All this work and effort and stuff basically that you did, that's great, but you should be starting a family. That's your. You should be looking. That's your purpose. That is your real purpose.
That's the real goal.
Yes, you can.
How you gonna tell somebody what their purpose is during a graduation speech? It's crazy.
Same people saying your purpose is to work hard, get your education, do all this shit for the rest of your life, stay single, try not to have no kids until you're 45, and then try to have kids because of modern technology. That's the same difference. It's just a different. It's just the opposite side of the coin. It is. It's cool when this coin say what they say, but it's a diabolical when he say what he say.
You're not even lying.
My message to this whole situation is: do whatever you feel right is for your fucking life.
Exactly.
Fuck what everybody else saying. If you feel you want to have a kid, cool, do that.
Exactly.
But don't go rush and have a kid because some motherfuckers tell you to do this, or don't go not have a kid because somebody's telling you this. Yeah. If you feel you're ready, have a kid. But also don't sit here and try to don't sit here in the same thing underhand or undermine these women's accomplishments that they worked hard to get here, and you want to go in there and tell them like, yo, what y'all like basically saying like what y'all just did was basically y'all did this for nothing. Y'all get real fulfillment out of creating a family. My wife would tell y'all, even though I make millions of dollars and she's a stay home mom. Yeah, my wife would tell y'all. Yeah, family is like important. Like it's easy when money is not an issue. It's easy to I want to say create a family and like sustain it, but it's easier than motherfuckers that have to work a 9 to 5 and then come home and cater to their family.
So, like, to piggyback off of some of that, when one of my biggest things, it was the delivery, because it was one of those things. It was like, you had me in the first half. I'm like, oh, okay, shit. Like, okay. Like, this nigga really about to say some deep, impactful shit.
He did.
And then it started, he did, but it was coming from.
He did
but
not
he was
stop.
He was being damn near like condescending.
It was the way
delivery.
that he was saying it. It was the way. It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Yeah, it was definitely how he was saying that shit.
No differently to please.
Yes, he could.
How he was saying that
yes,
shit. It can imply a completely different thought process. Like, yeah, you got to this conclusion, but how did you get there? The way that you got to this conclusion does matter in that situation, and the delivery is going to help me piece in those clues to figure out why or figure out how you got there.
But you say he had you at the beginning. If he had you at the beginning, his delivery never changed.
It did.
Only the message changed. He was talking the same way through the whole thing. Only thing changed was his message.
When he says the beginning, he means literally the first sentence. Like, you had me in the first sentence, and then it took a turn.
Yeah, like the first couple sentences.
Which anybody can have you in the first sentence.
No. You had me in the first half. That could be verbatim for anything. It's like
it was cliche.
It's like I'm giving a speech. Like, yeah, we about to walk down on that school. Hell yeah. We about to walk up to that nigga, to that little girl daddy. Hell yeah. And when he step out the car, hell yeah. We gonna shake our asses at him. Hold on, brother.
Wait a minute.
You had me in the first half. That's what Harrison Butker did.
The message changed. The tone never changed in what you just said, though.
Yes,
the message changed.
The tone don't need to change.
But that's what they're saying.
The message is the most important.
He was delivering it.
He's like, you guys are all here today, and basically, I just want to tell you, there's no point of being here today. Like, that's literally what it was.
He didn't say it wasn't no point. He's saying,
yes,
you can.
He applied heavily.
Cool. This shit is you can accomplish all this great shit, but when you have that family and you sit down and like you really see what really you value out of all this shit, your family will become above all of this.
I think the timing of it at a graduation, to me, I think that plays into part of the problem, because you've just put in all this work to achieve this goal, and then to feel like you're being slighted in some way for what you've just achieved and what you're trying to continue to do in advancing your career. It's off-putting as fuck.
Welcome to life.
Stop giving any and every.
There was no proofread for that shit. Like,
why did they ever say why he was the one that was chosen? Is it because he graduated from
the top of the class?
But
somebody had to hear that speech.
Here's my thing: stop giving any and everybody microphones.
He needed one. He needed to get that message out.
He never gonna get one again.
He just repeated what every other Red Pill podcast
going down in history
say.
And what women say. It ain't just Red Pill men saying this. It's women who are also saying this. We can't exclude them.
Well, no, because it's not even that.
There's a lot of women who are saying this.
He was pushing kind of a religion agenda too, because it is a Catholic school, and he pretty much said, it wasn't pretty much. He said Pride Month was a deadly is a deadly sin, like basically a sinly month. So he basically just fuck the LGBTQ community as well. He said, while I'm up here, I just want y'all to know I don't support the gays either. Like he might as well. He was just throwing his own agenda up there. Go do that in the NFL. He got on a soapbox. They gave him his moment because he could have never did that in an NFL setting. And he was like, I'm about to take my shot. It's just like, let everybody know how I feel. And he didn't know it was going to backfire. He just thought he was about to get his one off.
The fact that it's a Catholic school further helps my point. This is what they push anyway. Family. Unity.
It's true.
You know, in this, so we're in the Catholic school already. So I'm not telling them shit that they ain't heard already.
That's literally in the education.
I ain't told them shit that they ain't heard already.
You can hear that shit till you blue in the face, nigga. This is America. The society dictate more than what your religion
are in
tell
fucking
you.
shambles.
We're jumping parents.
Shambles.
Parents are jumping parents.
We're fucking
and putting it on TikTok.
As a country right now.
Which might get banned.
I didn't say we wasn't.
That's why
what I'm saying is, like society dictate more. This ain't the old school Catholic anymore.
Yeah, he's wild.
Catholic is basically the new Christian. Like how they basically just disregard their fucking religion until something they don't like pop up. Now they want to throw religion into it. That's basically what they're doing now.
Yeah, but that don't take away from the foundation of what you supposed to stand for. You can do all that extra shit you want to and not listen to what
Bible,
you're
not supposed to eat pork. And motherfuckers out here love some bacon and some pork chops.
Should have said no cameras. If you ain't want nobody else to see the shit.
And that's what some people say you're not supposed to eat bacon in the Bible.
Catholic
It really
school,
don't say you're not supposed to eat bacon. It say you're not supposed to eat the swine, but what they were referring to was the swine that were possessed by devils or demons in that town. When they cast them out of the people in that town, all the pigs went running off of the ledge and all that stuff from the Bible.
You also not supposed to overindulge in.
Nope, you're not.
Shit. I know, but motherfuckers do it anyway. Like
we see it every day.
We can keep bringing religion into shit, but it's not like people like everybody obeys and follows their religion. So yeah, you're giving it to at a Catholic school, and your message might hit some, but a lot of the motherfuckers like, man, I ain't trying to hear this shit right now.
I know, and that's why we in shambles. And fucking shambles.
Like they chose you to speak. Like it's not like you asked people to come hear you speak.
What if he asked it? Can I come up there and speak?
They definitely should have proofread that shit.
How are you? I just don't understand how you're not
sorry, bro.
here. The only person who heard that speech had to be just like his wife.
Like, or the dean or some shit.
Or the dean.
They right there.
They were like, yeah, you're cooking up. Can I get your autograph? Is Pat Mahomes coming?
They was
like, oh yeah.
That nigga,
oh, say that shit again.
The Pope came out like, dap me up real quick.
They don't proofread script. Unless he got up there and started saying some wild shit, they would have immediately cut that nigga mic.
No one's gonna do a speech in front of and not have anybody listen to it. And if so, that's crazy. You're not even gonna attempt to read it in front of somebody. You're not even like a speaker.
Like you said, he probably read it in front of his wife, and that's why he said, "My wife
was
will
like,
tell you out her own mouth."
You're right. That's the only thing I could do is serve you. She was like,
"Yeah, why we sitting?
Thanks for mentioning me."
Little old me
with no degree, no nothing. Just kidding. I'm just playing.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just playing.
She has all of the shit that these young women are trying to accomplish. She already got the shit.
Well, if I don't need it and I can date a football player,
bust her ass to get whatever degree and everything she got in her life. That is true. She earned it, and she probably didn't feel fulfilled until she had her family. But also, too, you married a football player that money is no longer a issue. So yes, you feel more fulfilled because money is not an issue. Money plays a big part in family happiness.
Well, not only that, I disagree. But I think like if that's something that you've wanted in your life, like kids and a husband, no matter if you have money or not, like you're still gonna like think about the people in the Great Depression. They was, poor and fuck whatever, but they still had family and like, you know what I'm saying? Like that still was fulfilling to them. I don't think the money really plays a huge factor. If she wanted kids and a husband, she would have got kids and a husband rather he made, 2 figures or fucking 100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you only make 2 figures.
Some do. Some people are happy.
Ass.
Some people are happy. We're not gonna shit on the happiness.
I'm not saying
I know bums who make more than 2 figures.
If you want kids and a husband, all I'm saying is, if that's gonna fulfill you, make you happy, you don't really need the money.
Alicia, you kept that man at $99 a year. $99.99.
This is America. We gotta start capping.
I'm not saying money is the main reason, but money is a major reason.
It's not though. I don't think so.
Most relationships break up because of money.
But I'm saying in your life, it's not always a make it or break it in a relationship. It's not. It's not always.
But it's a major thing because we don't.
It plays a factor, yes. But I'm saying in your own life, if you say I want kids and a family, you're not thinking like some people aren't thinking like, and it has to be like 6 figures. We have to be making all this money. Like if I had kids and a husband right now, and that's what I wanted, I'd be happy.
Yeah,
I've lived my little wholesome life.
I'm not saying people are thinking that far, but if we can't even just do something for our kids, like our kids want to go on field trips and we're struggling to get field trip money, or we want to take our kids on a trip we want to go out of the state for a little bit, go on a family vacation, we can't do that. Obviously, people understand, like, we on hard times right now, but when that hard time is constant, it's going to start rocking the boat, and you got to make some shit shake.
But you're still going to feel fulfilled, though. That's still something that you,
not
with your kid, and you're still going to be grateful for that.
Yes, you're going to be grateful, but you're going to be.
That's what he's pretty much saying. Like, I understand where he was coming, from a woman's standpoint, because that's what I don't want that shit, but that's what some women want. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be happy. They're fulfilled. Yeah. They got their kid. They got their husband. They got their little family unit. Like, that's fulfilling for them.
You fulfill
their faith,
that aspect,
which he mentioned.
You fulfill with that aspect, but if you're struggling financially,
it will put a strain on it.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, I don't think him being rich made a huge factor. Like, anybody could have got up there and made that speech.
I think it does.
It plays a huge factor.
I'm on this side, only on this piece. I think it plays about a 45%.
I don't think he was trying to say it from that aspect.
I'm not trying to.
It just so happens he's that person.
Yes. When money's not an issue and you have your family, you feel way more fulfilled because life is great. My family's healthy. We're not struggling for money.
Well, he's coming from that aspect. That's how it came off. But I'm saying, like,
everything is good in life.
Someone else could have made that speech and it wouldn't have came out like that. It's just because it's him and his status and like where he's at. Because I'm sure other football players have mentioned it in that light as well. Like, everything's fulfilling.
No, if any man could have said exactly what he said, and
that's what I'm saying.
Shit for it too.
That's what I said.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter if Obama said that; they'll be like, "Look at fucking Obama, get him, Michelle." They'll be looking.
All I'm saying is that, like, people, like, when he said his wife or whatever, it just makes it look more because y'all have money and y'all have a healthy family, so therefore your life. Obviously, they have their own personal problems of shit, but like to the outside world, your life is good. Y'all have the money, y'all have the family, so y'all not really stressed about shit.
Not to mention you're white.
I don't have the money.
I wasn't even going to throw that out there.
I ain't have to.
I wasn't even going to throw that.
Supporting evidence that
you are a white male. You're white.
I mean, if y'all want,
that was like my eighth.
You're living in your white fantasy.
I know black families living like that too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just the way that it came from. It's the fact that it came from him.
I don't think the race had anything to do with it.
It does.
I truly think
if you're a first generation, say, immigrant, and you're in the audience and you're listening to him like that, that has to cross your mind.
Yeah,
I mean, it could, but
it's got to cross your mind.
I think any man up there saying that, it's going to come off wrong, whether you're black, white, whatever race you are. Yeah, you could look at it like, and also too, like, he's white. But no, you play in the NFL. So we know you have money. Regardless of what color you are, we know you have money. I ain't trying to hear you talk about your wife talk about life is good right now, like when we have a family.
And the play off the immigrant part, that is a normal Wednesday afternoon talking to their parents.
What do you mean?
Everything he said up there is a normal Wednesday afternoon talking to their parents. If you're an immigrant and work that hard to get off your ass, most of their parents want them to find a family. Most immigrants,
but I think also nowadays, like,
be married already.
They also want them to have education and
but they
status as
want them to get married too.
I don't think anything he said was like bad. I think
they weren't married before 20.
I think it's the way that he said it. It was a little. Oh, and then also the pride thing was like I think that was just the last straw.
See,
like it was stacking up. It was stacking up.
Yeah. That's what really took it over.
That's what really sent it over.
The gays once put the battery in women back. That's who did it. That's who did it.
Yeah.
That's who did it. Girl, you gonna let him talk about you like that?
Yeah, they started.
Nigga, you go what? That's what happened.
That's when he really started sending it.
It is what it is.
It's the fact that he went out of his way to mention, like, you did not have to put that in the commencement speech. You didn't. The NFL already had that. They was like, get the PR out there. They were like, we do not stand for this. The
NFL don't care.
They were shaking.
No,
they already put a statement out. They had to.
Unless it's going to affect their bottom line.
Yes, they did. It was affecting their bottom line because he's in one of the biggest he is probably the biggest franchise one of the biggest franchises in the NFL. Plus the whole, they are like the face of the NFL, literally.
Them and the Cowboys.
They are the actual America's team.
Cowboys never gonna fall.
He could not just get away with that shit.
They didn't have to put a statement out. They put one out.
After all the smoke they've been under for like the fucking race and they did. They had to make a statement.
The NFL make a change or do something like that is if it's going to affect their bottom line.
That's exactly why they made that statement so fast. They were like, oh no.
They doing that to clear it up because they tired of getting smut thrown on their name. But honestly, they don't give a fuck.
Yes, people are going to start talking shit about the Chiefs. They're going to start boycotting. They're going to start booing that nigga.
People said they was going to boycott the NFL when Colin Kaepernick couldn't get back to the NFL.
They did.
Their ratings was higher than it was.
No, why do you think they started posting those freaking Black Lives Matter commercials and they start putting them little snippets in? They didn't do that. That's PR.
They did that for money.
To please the nigga players.
But they did that
and bring the people back.
But people said they're not going to watch the NFL until they give Colin Kaepernick a chance. The same season they said that was the year after the whole Black Lives Matter situation. Mm-hmm. Well, no, that was a couple years prior to that because the Black Lives Matter shit came in 2020.
Yeah, it came after.
It put a strain on the NFL for sure. And then not to mention Rihanna at the Super Bowl, that's PR. They didn't just do that because we were like, oh.
Jay-Z picks the artist. Jay-Z picks the artist for the Super Bowls.
It was for PR. She previously refused it because of all the heat that they were going through because of the racism.
Yeah, that's before Jay-Z got into.
So because of all the racism and all that shit, that's why they.
That's why they brought him in. It's PR.
Yeah.
The NFL had to respond.
Yeah, that's why they put Black Lives Matter and all this shit out there because it was affecting their bottom line. But when people say I'm not going to watch the NFL because Colin Kaepernick is not in the NFL, their ratings increased. Mm-hmm. They didn't care
because white people got to watch him more because they kicked his ass out,
and they wanted to see what was about to happen.
Stopped watching when he was doing that bullshit.
So that's why,
it's not bullshit.
That's why I said what Harrison Butker said about the LGBTQ. Unless like people genuinely stop watching the NFL, that's not going to affect the bottom line. So yeah, they'll put out a statement to try to clear their name and keep that heat off of them. Mm-hmm. But really, they don't give a fuck because it's not affecting their bottom line.
In question. Let's say percentage wise, what's the percentage wise that you think of gay or the LGBTQ community that actually watches the NFL? What you say percentage wise?
Out of 100%?
Yeah, out of 100% of all the fans who watch the NFL, who like?
I'd say about 30.
30?
I'll give 30.
30 seems that was generous. No, that's generous.
I think so.
I'd say 30. Because I'm not looking at every single gay person as flamboyant and all that shit.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say
because it's closeted gays. And
it's not just males, it's females.
I was thinking like
females
15.
also.
The lesbians love football. I love y'all.
Well, okay.
I say both y'all numbers are in a good range, I would say.
Yeah.
I think 30 is pretty solid.
I don't think the NFL is the LGBTQ demographic.
But why wouldn't you, though?
They would like to be.
I think they is. It's a whole bunch of buff niggas out here running around hitting each other. You don't
but
think
they got face masks on. You can't see everybody.
They not trying to see face. Like they looking at ass.
They ain't like the NBA.
They looking at ass though, Clay.
The NBA.
They gay men looking at ass. They don't care about the niggas' face.
Them niggas got passed on. Compared to the NBA, them niggas got on short ass shorts.
Women look at ass
baseball.
when they watching. The women when they watch
baseball.
It's the baseball.
No,
you can see the face.
No, the LGBTQ,
and you can see the butt.
They like baseball, soccer, basketball.
Soccer
y'all get to see these niggas' faces. Y'all get to see all that. Y'all get to see these niggas sweat. You get to see their muscles and shit.
He ain't lying.
Them niggas got on too much pad and all that shit.
You sound real specific. How you know?
I'm just saying, I think they would.
Because I know what they like.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a couple of gay homies, bro. They check it.
I think they look for the football.
The football players, yeah.
Because they the most buffest, physicalest. If you're a gay male, nigga, you damn near, when you have sex, you're damn near going into a football match every time. Nigga, it's the 69ers against the bottom boys.
I beg your pardon.
And they line up every night on 4th and 1 trying to get in.
That's gonna do it this week, y'all. What's y'all? We didn't get to the struggle of the week, so what's y'all encouraging words for the listeners?
I can't read.
Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God.
69 God.
That's it.
That's your encouraging words.
Yeah.
Encouraging words for this week. If you're being bullied, beat their ass. Or tell your dad so they can jump them. Jump them daddies out here. I'm with it.
Careful with your drinking after 30.
And if LGBTQ demographic had a favorite football play, it would be the tush push from the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, y'all, let's go do this week. I'm Clayton.
Jason.
Mondo.
Alisha Minor.
Peace.